Welcome back guys to Final Fantasy 13. We're on another session of mark hunting, but this time for storyline purposes. To climb this tower, of course, we need to kill all the marks inside. That's a good. Don't look at me. Go the other way. You turn around rather fast, sir. You can do your moonwalk, your crazy moonwalk. Everyone's looking at me now in a crazy, you came in my room kind of way. Damn, now I can't preempt you. I wish to preempt you at every opportunity. It doesn't matter, we obviously have to go for the ambling bellows before anything else. Because they summon more otherwise. What is it we can do? D-shell would be a good thing. Bully it. Don't care much for the small guy right now, unless it can kill Hope really fast, which you can't, so that's cool. This guy's put as much damage on as possible.
Don't get predictable.
He says, well, Hope gets taken down. That was not intentional. Do not use raise. Okay, she didn't use raise this time, which means we can use the Phoenix down. Which also reminds me of the fact that we need to buy potions to Phoenix down. A lot of those things right now. Otherwise, you know, we could be... System upgrade? What did you upgrade, sir? I'm quite worried about this.
Time for a change.
Well, we need to get back out there and deal the damage we need to do. Pain is on, which means his melee attack is now completely shut down. Did I get it on the other guys as well? Because that can make this fight a hell of a lot easier, that's for sure. Didn't even get the stagger going. Oh my god, they may have bravery, they may have haste, but if they can't attack, they're pretty useless. One of them can, though.
Nice sunshine.
And also with lightning on our weapon as well. This is going to be a pretty short showing for them. I was expecting a 5-star, but I guess with the death that went on there, it wasn't the best thing that ever happened. A mission complete, and what did we get? A particle accelerator, so hopefully that's some good weapon upgrading material. Alright then, what does this guy want? And his one will take us to the central room. Natural defenses. Guran Gat. What on earth is a Guran Gat? Have we seen one of them before? I don't really know what that looks like on the little picture to the left there. Sage Soul, here we will be. We will shall bring the light. We will shall bring. Ha! Sage Soul, heed my plea, and we shall bring light to your dark path. Know that a Guran Gat holds my power for all within this spire. Slay it, and I shall once more be free. If you can but restore the strength of my two brethren and I, which we've already done your two brethren, here on the second tier, the way will be opened unto you. We will sort all these problems out. The next mark is in the central room. So let's go find what a Guran Gat is, or whatever it was called again. Is it a Behemoth? Is it some kind of reskinned other guy? Ah, one of the guys that lives forever, more or less. And we can't preempt it. There's a wide field of vision, and I assume we need to Libra this one. In fact, is my imagination, or is the music a bit different? Right, so we're just going to go for a straight stagger. It does also appear, however, that he's immune to pretty much everything under the sun. And if I had to make another guess, I'd say his stagger gauge doesn't build very fast. So is there anything we can really hit him with that will benefit us that much? Well, everything's low and staggered, we know that much, but it's getting him staggered before he does damage to me that's the problem. I actually want synergist buffs, not ruthless. There's nothing really to put on him that's of use. At this point in time, I really want to get synergist buffs on.
Thank you.
Can we put slow on him? No, we can't. He's just casting spells for no reason. The reason is because he casts monstrous lightning spells. I'm thinking we could go exactly with fire lightning. And that's exactly what Hope's pretty much stuck right on him here. This is just to make sure I do not get caught out in any way, shape or form, or trying to build a little bit of a chain gauge. So now we're protected a bit more from physical, we're protected a bit more from his general magical type. All that's left is just to keep doing damage over and over and over and over. And there comes a shocking breath, and it is kind of strong.
Time for a change.
Probably a lot more strong if we didn't do it that way. Hope you put faith on yourself. Yes, you did. Lovely. Because once that stagger goes down, we're going to be going for a very, very, very quick kill. So I imagine that stagger gauge. I wonder if all his stats and immunities disappear as well. Making me want to switch to stuff like Bully and just then switch back and deal stupid damage. These marks are no problem for our party. Except we did not get ourselves a 5-star. There must be a pretty much faster way of doing that. I guess a free Ravager switchback thing with some other characters. Unless there's a quick way to get him staggered. Probably in peril. I didn't know if he was immune to that or not. And all your magic did was to remove a tiny bit of fire. Tiny, tinsy bit.
Great, here we go again.
Can't take a hint.
You're one to talk.
Huh? Well, I'll be damned.
Are they sad? Well, I guess the way is open now.
They locked themselves off a little bit of Fal'cie, but anyway, I was going to head back to the save point and check out the store. Let's see what we can buy. Let's see what we can sell, more to the point. Unicorn March should be the place for all kinds of potions and whatnot. Let's make sure we've got an okay supply of them. I think that's probably not a bad idea. Phoenix Downs cost a little bit more overall, but we're not on bad supply for them at the moment, so I don't think we need to do much else. Apart from that, do we have any nice things to sell? Particle accelerators to sell for a fair bit. Moogle puppets and cactar dolls can be sold for a premium. So let's get rid of the main money things. Get some money on our case. Gold nugget, look at that. Can be sold for a premium. 60,000 a pop. So we're going to be very rich when it comes around to our next item leveling up session. Anything else? Scarletite is a transformational catalyst, so we want to keep hold of that. We've got credit chips and incentive chips. For even more money. And nothing else of ridiculous amounts. Now we are not so poor. Now we are quite a bit more rich, you could say. I guess that's the best way to put it around. Ultra compact reactors will become our bestest best friends. Trust me on that. As soon as we have access to more weaponry to upgrade, anyway. Alright then. Now we have a lot of potions under our belt, and I can chuck them out when need be, just to kind of like, just to make sure, just to keep people alive just a little bit longer. Treasure chests. Have some of them, thank you. 5 spark plugs. It's funny how you add stuff like spark plugs to your weapon in the first place. It's just like, yeah, just chuck them in. It's fine. Sir, you are fast. I was expecting you to be very, very slow-moving robots. But you had a very, very high-speed dash on you. Wait a second, did I pass a treasure chest? I completely blanked out while going up the stairs. I just heard it. Simmer. Of course, we've already been upgrading weapons for Hope. So that's not too much in the way of help. But our mission objective is ahead, past these two. I'm going through the middle. Oh, look at that dodge. See, they just collided. I say, and then they get me from behind. Damn you guys. I made it through so cleverly. You bashed into each other and all. Let's make you guys a lot weaker for me. Let's put it that way after all. That's really not electrocuting me though. Gotta say, that is definitely one of the things I dislike. Whatever that storm conduction is taking people out. In a very nasty fashion. A little slow on that, guys, so let's do it on this one now while we're healing up. Getting a couple of buffs on. And now we're a lot more powerful, a lot easier to face these guys with slow deprotect and a couple of thunder preventing buffs. No lightning will hit me. You guys stop having swiveling heads that just turn around on a dime. I want to preempt someone. We've been failing that all episode. Now these guys, if I remember correctly, stagger in like 2 seconds time. Which makes them virtually completely useless. Because we could just leave, attack the other one, which means he'll be in an incapacitated state. And then go for AoEs. Pretty silly way to live, more or less. Wonder if that pack of 4 downstairs gets completely annihilated by Hope using AoE spells. The central elevator can now reach the 4th tier, which kind of makes me wonder exactly what was on the 3rd tier. I have to say, was there more to explore that I kind of missed down there? There's a stone, that's for sure, but those are the previous ones, are they not? Yes, they are. They're grayed out. There was no way to the right, so we just came up here and through. That was fine. I just wondered if I missed a room down there because I dodged those monsters. But no, we're fine. We're cool. And we did not miss any treasure chests. I wonder if I've missed a treasure chest during the game so far. As far as I'm concerned, or as far as I've seen, I've pretty much picked up every single one we've bashed into. Calling the lift by walking through the magical barrier thing. Hello, open sesame. I would like to go to the 4th tier, thank you. Mind you, the fourth tier has 2 exits. Wonder what's up with that. Lightning says she'll take the lead. Obviously she went like... What are you doing, sir? And yes, that is actually genuinely my scared noise. I'm not even putting out or making up anything. That is exactly how I sound. Now, are you guys hard to fight or easy? Will you guys even come down and fight me? Or do I keep dodging you and... Well, I'm going over here to take this straight. Oh, yeah. Now you get me. That's fine. That's cool. What are you? Varkolaki. Varkolasi, maybe? You hit for a little bit, but you don't take damage very well, that's for sure.
Thanks for coming.
A weakness did we hit? No, we still haven't actually got any notes on him. We just know more or less that we can actually take him out in one attack phase. I guess that's all you really need to know, isn't it? That the enemy dies really, really fast. You don't need to know any other statistic apart from how fast they die. 2 rainbow anklets. And a mission to be found. We can activate it, but it seems like there's a Cie'th stone here, so I'm slightly confused, I gotta say. We can skip up to the 6th tier using this one, which still makes me wonder exactly what's across the other way. Obviously there's a treasure chest that side. Hello Lightning, welcome back. Are we supposed to go this way? We skip in the 5th tier again if we do that. Our objective is over here. 2 glass orbs, I'll have them. 2 new guys again. New enemies in every room. It'd be nice to kind of save up my technique points for a little bit, because I've always been low on them. I've always been somewhat behind a summon. We leave everything we come across. We never actually have 3 technique bars. Get it off before it kills us. So have they got any weaknesses up yet? No. Normal to fire delivers devastating physical attacks. The most information we could find was from it attacking us. We've bombarded it with many, many elements. We can't seem to figure out what's best. Ah well, all I know is I get more CP. So the 5th tier it is then. Alright then, let's move on. It's a room full of many avian varieties. I'm pretty sure we fought the purple kind before. Or maybe we haven't, but this is Yaksha and Yakshini? Possibly just 2 Yakshinis after all, considering they look exactly the same. We're going to have to start using our Libras again, I feel. We need to know the quickest way to kill these guys. Before they do their catastrophic dances. Don't dance in a catastrophic fashion. So actually they've got mostly half, but they do have specific weaknesses. So that's not bad to find, but it's amazing that we couldn't find it from killing 2 guys already and bombarding millions of spells of them. Hope's doing his usual job. Back to the glass cannon of doom. And giving us more treasure chests. Thank you, Hope. This ascent of Taijin's tower is taking forever. But we found more Cie'th stones, it seems. Let's take on this secret pack. Oh, I thought you wouldn't see me before I actually got there. Right, there's Yaksha. We've already killed some of them, it seems. They're all very weak to the water, that's for sure. But really, I wanted to be attacking the guy in the back, because they might get D-Protect on our guys. Oh yeah, on Hope. Of all people, on Hope.
Thanks.
That's exactly not what I wanted. Right, go for the Yaksha. Put anything you want on it. We'll slowly get rid.
Follow my lead.
Of your annoying debuffs. That way you can no longer total us very, very fast. You may have slow and you may have brave, so how it cancels out. If you can only attack every so often, there's not really any point in having the upper strength. Well, I say until he just hits Fang for God knows how much HP. I definitely saw the HP bar drop a fair bit. We're not handling these packs very well, that's for sure. I mean, they go down, they die. We don't end up in any kind of real threat or peril, but there's nothing over there. No treasure chest, it seems. Let's just pick ourselves up the Cie'th stone, see what's going on. The next mark. Okay, mission 24, a potent sting. Tormented soul, heed my plea and we shall bring light to your dark path. Know that a Mushisu holds my power thrall within the spire, so that I shall once more be free. If you can but restore the strength of my two brethren and I here on the upper tiers, the way will be opened unto you. So Mushisu is some kind of needly bug, I think. And the mark is actually in the same room. Where's Mushisu? Behind those guys. However, we did get a preemptive, so that leads to a lot of interesting strategies, I've got to say. Can we kill the Mushisu really fast? That's something that interests me. We definitely healed it up a bit, so that wasn't very good. I don't think we can kill it fast, but with blitzes and whatnot, we can definitely try and knock down the HP a fair bit. But we're getting highly debuffed, that's for sure. And I want to kill off the Yakshini before I go into Healing Paradigm. I needed combat clinic,
Time for a change.
Because Hope can go down in no time at all. That guy is buffed to oblivion. I don't really want to use... Is Hope stopped from using spells? Oh no, he's full on slowed. He had to use a Sooner on himself. I don't really want to cover because I don't want them on Fang while she's also on low HP. Until our guys have healed up, I kind of want to take this a bit slowly. It seems like we pinpointed some kind of... Oh no. I say weaknesses, but everything's absorbed except for wind, which she's resistant to. Seems to be highly resistant to physical as well. I know it's normal for physical. Basically build the chain gauge, and no, it still doesn't get any kind of real weaknesses. It's all about letting me go to work. What a strange sets of weaknesses and resistances. Went down all the same though. Bit hairy for a second, but still. Moon Blossom Seeds, I'll take them. Don't they sell for a load as well? So, you now have a new sword, sir. That still doesn't explain what was along the next pathway. I was left somewhat wondering about that. It's like a room. Oh no, it's a blocked door. It's completely blocked, in fact. It looks well, it looks like an entry point, but is not. Just an archway with nothingness. So let's take the lift back down. Down into the depths of Tertian's Tower. Well, not really into the depths. One floor down. That's all. That's the tiniest amount ever. Back down to the 4th tier. Let's get moving. See, I never really have any TP at the moment. I'm always scanning enemies, so therefore I could never ever summon an Eidolon no matter what. The funny thing is, in Final Fantasy games, I am not a fan at all of Eidolons or GFs or summons. Final Fantasy VII, I think, had like the really last super useful summons I remember. Most of the summons after the fact were used for other things, more like protection rather than doing damage. Usually your character or your party can always deal more damage than Eidolons or summons can ever put out. So it's really a catch-22 situation. I mean, you saw our summons earlier on, the ones that were forced to be summoned. And the damage they did versus the damage the party could put out as a whole. And it's just paled in comparison. It built up stagger gauges, it was kind of safe. I think the main point in Final Fantasy about using summons is you get a little bit of protection time. They're part of the HP pool. And also any dead people can be revived by a summoning. So it's kind of like an all revive in some senses, like Phoenix, the summon itself. What on earth are you, sir? You're very, very big. Let's fight you. I'd like to use I probably will use all the summons in the playthrough at some point in time. There's this thing that's always holding me back. Oh, we need to actually scan this guy. Of using the other characters, and there's never knowing when we actually have to go into a battle. A big actual boss battle. And it kind of makes, to everything, we should be able to smack you down no point in time. Come on, do it.
Don't get predictable.
And this will probably be D-Shell if we go to Ruthless, so that'll mean really good signs. Weak to everything, full on spellcasteriness. Thank you. Our Cannon Hope can get to work. Yeah, I'm always really worried that we might get into like a big boss battle, and I'd rather play with a comfortable party in that point in time. Ow, whatever that was. Dealt damage to himself. Don't deep protect me, you'll die at the exact same time. The synergy of this party just gets better and better the more we level up after all. I mean, what's our Christian points at the moment? About another 30,000 Christian points or so, I think, and we'll actually be at a point where we can fully level this Crystarium. Okay, the Spectral Haunt, Vitala. Enlightened soul, heed my plead, and we shall bring light to your dark path. Know that Vitala holds my power for all within the Spire state, and I shall once more be free. And if we can restore the rest of his guys, we'll be cool. And be able to go further up the tower, and hopefully they'll come and cut off another part of Fal'cie. Because I prefer not having to fight them in that style. That's for sure. We have one more mark ahead of us. It seems, by the red dots on the radar if you look, there are enemies waiting for us. Nah! Run away! So we are going to do this fight, this part of the fight, this part of Titan's Tower next episode, guys. Thank you for watching. Tune in for more Final Fantasy 13, and I'll see you guys around. Cheers!